Howdy boot community, Mikey J here with another Western wear cowboy boot review. And today I'm super excited to review my first pair of blackjack cowboy boots. I had sold a pair of boots and I gave another pair of boots away to a friend, so that left room for me to order another pair. So after looking around and browsing around at the different brands and types, I came across blackjack, and I had seen some other reviews of blackjack, and I didn't know that much about them, so I went to the website and I was totally blown away. And what totally appealed to me about ordering blackjack boots is that they are completely customizable. You can select the type of leather you want on the Vamp, the type of leather you want on the upper, the shaft. You can select your toe type, the type of heels. I think they had like 9 different types of heels you could select. The finishing color of the sole. They had everything and all different colors. All those options come in different colors. And it was just awesome. So I decided I wanted a pair of customizable boots because then I could make a pair that I wanted exactly and weren't the type that just came off the shelf that everybody else has the same kind. I wanted to make mine a little bit more unique, but still traditional and appealing to the eye. So after deciding I wanted blackjack boots, I looked through all the options and sort of wrote out a list of what I wanted. And when I finally came to a decision, I had to call up bootamerica.com. And so for blackjack boots, you don't order directly from blackjack. You have to order from a dealer. And bootamerica.com was a dealer, and I called them, and I worked with Russ, and he was great. He was very patient. He explained the entire process of how to order blackjack boots, and he went down a very thorough order form with me. Now, I thought I knew everything. I thought I had all the options picked out, but there are some options on the order form that I didn't know about. So Russ was totally patient. He helped me out. He gave me advice on those, gave me options. Everything was my decision, but he was very, very helpful. And I recommend if you want to order blackjack boots, go to bootamerica.com and call up Russ. He was great. So after I put in the order with Russ, I had a question about a week or so later. So I went to the Blackjack Boots website, and under the contact list names was Jose Padilla. So I emailed Jose with a generic question about blackjack boots, and he responded right away with an answer for me. And he was very thorough, and it wasn't just a one-line generic, type of response. He was thorough. And I had a follow-up question, and he answered very quickly with another thorough response, and he even included some sample pictures to explain what he was describing. And it totally answered my question, and I was very thankful. So if you want to order some blackjack boots, I recommend going through bootamerica.com and talking to Russ. And if you have any questions about blackjack boots or any ideas, you can contact Jose Padilla, and his email is on the Blackjack Boots website. And it's blackjackboots.net. And so now I am super excited to go ahead and open my new pair of blackjack boots. And this is my first pair as well. So here we go. Let's see how we go. Oh, wow. Oh, these are nice. Oh, man. I feel like in Pulp Fiction when they open the suitcase and all you see is like this gold light glistening out. Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. And let's unpackage. They come in plastic to protect the leather and the boots. And inside there's a shaft protector. Keep the shape. And okay, down in the sole, there's another protector. I'll put those back, and I'll put this guy right here for now. Oh wow, I'm still like shocked a little. Look, here we go, plastic, back in the box. And here's the shaft holder. And yes, another pair and the toe, and I will close this box and let's get to the boot review. This is the main point. Oh wow. Look at this. Oh wow. Here we go. Oh my Lord. These look, I'm stunned. These look incredible to me. These are exactly what I ordered. And let's do the boot review. Wow. Here we go. Blackjack boots. What I ordered was Lizard for the Vamp. And I ordered a sanded forest green, which this is. And I ordered Lizard because I like the texture, I like the look. It's got a little bit of a different look to it. And I ordered Sanded, which is sort of a matte finish. And versus the glossy, I think it would basically be a glossy if it wasn't sanded, and this matte finish. And this looks incredible to me. Wow. I mean, the counter looks a little bit darker, like almost like an emerald green, where the Vamp is green, but you can tell they've sanded it out so there's some white. So it has sort of a vintaged, worn look to it. And I like that. It doesn't have a pristine, perfect look. It looks like it's a little bit weathered, which I like that distressed type look. So I think this looks incredible. And I wanted something different that not maybe everybody had, so I ordered, that's why I went with the forest green, because you don't see too much of it. And if you do, you see green, and I've seen some very nice green boots for the Vamps, like alligator, and they're glossy, and they look great. But I wanted, like I mentioned earlier, I wanted something a little different that people probably didn't have, make it a little bit more unique for me. And I like the color green, so I went with this. And I like matte, the more matte finish for this type of leather, and it looks great. To me, it does. It's probably not for everybody, and that's okay. And I know these are all personal preferences, and that's why I wanted something different and unique. So I went with a snip toe. So as I mentioned, these boots are fully customizable. I picked out everything, and a little bit of help from Russ too. I picked a snip toe because I just prefer snip toe. I think they look a little bit more traditional, Western, and it looks great. I got a single welt and an all leather sole. On the sole it says Blackjack handmade. And I picked out for the sole finish a medium mahogany. That was an option that I didn't know you could pick, and Russ helped me out with all the options. And I went with the medium mahogany. He mentioned that would probably look good too, and it does for me. The heel, I picked a 1.5 inch Cowboy heel, and it looks good. Just a rubber heel cap. Looks pretty thick, so I'll get some good wear on that. Now, going to the upper, I picked a ranch hand burnished cognac for the leather. So the ranch hand leather and the burnished cognac color. Now this is where the Vamp is where I wanted to be a little bit different, and the shaft, the upper, I wanted to be a little bit more traditional. So I think these two colors pop really, really well. I think they work well. I think they go well together. And I really like the color of this burnished cognac. And it's really, really soft. It's smooth. It's nice. The stitching design, I also selected from the many options you have. And I think it was Stitching Design 1200. If you can see or are interested in that one, or want to just look it up on the Blackjack website, it was Stitching Pattern 1200. And actually on the Blackjack Boots website, there's one of the options is customize, and you can select on that and look at the stitching patterns. And Russ helped me with the colors, because you can pick the thread colors. And I've got a dark green in the center, a rust in the middle, and lighter forest green on the outside to kind of give it that from dark to bright green pop. So I think that looks great. I'm like, wow, I'm still in awe because you just don't see boots looking like this that much. On the pull tab here, it looks like they did, and I didn't know this, they did an overlay of lizard, and it's that's what the lizard hide would look like without being sanded or that matte finish. It's glossy, and it looks like it's like a solid emerald green color. It looks really nice, glossy and shiny. But I wanted the matte finish. I like that kind of more weathered look, a little bit distressed, not too shiny for this pair. Piping down the side, it's a dark brown piping, looks nice. Inside, here's a view, and when we look down the inside, it's very smooth, very smooth lining. Now there is a seam on either side of the shaft on the inside that does stick out a little bit. I don't know if that's going to impact how they feel when I wear them, but I know some of my other boots don't have that raised seam on both sides. So we'll see how that goes or how that feels. That's something different that I haven't had in a boot before. And down on the insole, there's no liner. It's a traditional leather insole. There's no like padding or lining. So if you, I'll see how those feel, and I know they conform to your foot over time. Or you could always put a gel insert if you want some padding or some cushioning if you're gonna walk a lot. I may do that if I spend a lot of time in these. I'll see how they feel. So it gives you options. And that's what's great about these. You can do whatever feels comfortable. Everyone's different with their taste and what they like. But I think these look incredible. I had no idea what they would look like. And the upper of the shaft looks exactly like the pictures. And the sanded forest green, I never had a picture of that. I just saw that was an option. But the samples, I never saw a picture on a boot. But Jose Padilla from Blackjack sent me a sample of something similar, and I liked it. So, and these look even better on in person, and with the medium mahogany finish. I think I can't wait to wear these. I think it's going to be a real fun experience. I think I think I made a good choice. I mean, and that's what I'm happy. I'm very happy with the whole process, the order process. And these took about 10 months, but that was just the time that it happened to be at when I decided to do my order. Maybe less now, but it's mainly because you're getting custom boots and they have a stock inventory they're working on, and then everything on here was specific to me, so they're making this just for me, and that's why they take so long. But it's worth it for me. I totally am excited to wear these. So I think that's about it. Once again, I did the Snip toe and I did the Cowboy heel. And I think I can't wait to go out, try them on, and start breaking them in. And I think that's about it for this edition of my review. And once again, I appreciate all the work with Russ at bootamerica.com and Jose Padilla at Blackjack Boots. And I can't wait to try mine on. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. And just remember, life is boots, and boots is life.